Alright, today we talk about match cuts. Match cuts are a very powerful way to get like a narrative style in your editing, and also it's like a cool way to transition to a new location or like to even change time, like you have a time machine or something. Makes your videos more seamless without using too much effects. Some effects can be cool, of course, but sometimes you just want to be more simple. Especially during the Wes Anderson trend we see on TikTok, Instagram Reels, which is like everywhere since like for like already 4 weeks. I actually did it by myself too, and I mean, it was a very interesting weekend there. It was super rainy, like the whole opposite of the Wes Anderson movie, but I was like, yeah, I would just do it anyways. So this video is about like showing you guys how I go on when I do match cuts. There's like probably so many different ways to do it, and yeah, maybe it will help you like to do it like in your way, of course, and that you can like do awesome match cuts in your future videos. For the match cut, you need two scenes. There's like one scene where you just like establish the scene, and the second shot where you transition to the new scene. It helps to get like similar looks, and you can achieve this by light, framing, or like even movement. And this is the cool part. There are so many ways to do it. You can like be so creative with that. It helps to have like a sort of shot list again, but you don't have to necessarily do it. I recommend it to you guys, but the thing is, there's sometimes a moment when you get lucky and you get like a super cool shot and you can like match this somehow with a different shot, and sometimes it just works that well. What I want to tell you guys, it helped me to add like the movement, that I remember which hand I moved or like which position I moved. Movement can be like very important for match cuts because it makes it more easy, more seamless, and more cool. Use your smartphone to help you. It just really helps to have like a picture or video of your framing. You can also of course check your camera, but I would rather like just check my phone and then before I like walk behind my camera and check the video again. We know that feel, and sometimes it's just like, oh, okay, I need to walk so much, and then it's just like having your smartphone there, having a picture of your framing, your movement, really helps. What also is a very cool thing to do is to add your grids to your camera. This can be easily done. It's like very easy to do. I'm pretty sure like most of the cameras out there got it, like even phones have it. The grid helps you to use the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds helps you to get like a better composition. Your composition just seems more pleasing and just more aesthetic, and it's just easy to apply. You just take one like line of the grid. It should be here or here somewhere. I can like set that in here. There's like always the rule, but to be honest, you don't have to always follow that, of course. Just to remind, like if you're just like starting a shot, it just sometimes helps to use those composition tactics. And yeah, it's just a cool way to do. Creative ways to use match cuts. Okay, so I feel like match cuts are always kind of creative, but you can be like super fancy and get like super creative. And what I like to do, and had a little bit to experiment with, my girlfriend painted this painting, and I was just like walking along the street, and then I saw this person, was like, oh, hey, it might be that location. It was just near our apartment, and it just fitted so well, and I was like, okay, I have to take this shot. It was kind of hard because they have different aspect ratios. I mean, it's a painting, and I mean, it wasn't prepared for that, so I had to wing it a bit. So I just tried to get like the similar angle. It's not perfect. You see like the tree is not like on the same place, but it turned out pretty cool. Use items, like it can be anything. Sometimes it just helps like to have something. Sometimes you just don't know, should I just move again? Because movement can be like a little bit complicated because sometimes they don't fit 100%. So just use an item and do nothing sometimes. Can also help. And yeah, just I wanted to recreate the scene of Hot Fuzz. Yeah, it just made sense to me just to use it. I had to wear this plant like a long way, so I get like a lot of looks, but it was still worth it. I had to go 2 times though, during the day and during like the evening. It was like very hard because I couldn't leave my camera and my tripod there, like, of course. I took a video where my tripod was like positioned, so I tried to do that and like to recreate it, and this is how it turned out. Use audio to match cut. Like, yeah, this is very possible, which can be a really creative way again. It's just cool to match sounds which sound similar. And yeah, it just helps you to give it like another way to do this technique. And I really love that because it's a different way. And if you want to be like, make it more seamless, you can even like use the same movement, which I did here with that shot. Yeah, it's a very short one, I know, but I just wanted like to show you what is possible to when you match audio. I just decided to do like the pen thing and just like the toothbrush because they have like this noise. I don't know. I hope you know what I mean with this noise. Also, what I can tell you about sound design, if you are like in a room, just use a room atmosphere. If you are like outside in a city, just use a city atmosphere sound. Just use more than one sound and just play with it, but don't be too crazy with it. There's sometimes keep it simple. It's like sometimes better than to get like a lot of sound effects there. We can also like do another video on sound effects. This is just like a very very rough statement of me, but yeah, there you can like do that. This is like a cool way to make your videos in general even better. I use sounds a lot. I love to use sounds. It just make it more cool and more seamless. Okay, so you feel frustrated. Your framing isn't the best right now, like they don't match perfectly to each other. There's a way to fix that. Of course not for every shot, but this will save you some shots, of course. All we gotta do is to jump in Premiere Pro, and what we do now. Okay, we are right now in Premiere Pro, and now we try to figure out how to fix the issue. Before that, I also like try to match movement. So I got this clip here. With me laying on the grass and with me laying on the bed, and I have my eyes closed here. And the cool thing is like I'm about to open my eyes here yet, and now I'm looking for, I go on for a few frames and I was looking for the frames here where I was like about to open my eyes. So I'm in the first clip, at the end of the first clip I'm about to open my eyes, and in my second clip I'm also do that in the beginning. So we have this. Okay, we just drag that along a little bit too short. Okay, so we see this, and this is the after scene. I really like that, that's cool. And here, this is like when the movement happens here. And it seems pretty seamless. Maybe like a little one frame more. Yeah, seems a little bit more seamless, I like that. Okay, so we have this cool movement, but now we see there's like, yeah, like I didn't like exactly the same. So I tried to look at my phone, but it was just too bright. The sun was just so crazy. Just like it was so bright, it was insane. Anyway, yeah, okay, so there's one thing to fix. It's a good example. So I just drag this along here, like my layer with the grass. And now the magic begins. We reduce the opacity and we see now, okay, this is like different. Like we can fix that very easily. We see my arm is like a little bit to the, like not aligned with the other arm. Let's use a little bit of rotation to match this a little bit better. But we see now in the upper corner there is a black bar, so we scale in a bit. Not too much. Now we check again. Yeah. And now it's like before we had like not the same framing. It was just rotation and figuring things out with the opacity. Yeah, this is a thing to do, right? And yeah, this is how I do it. And yeah, it's good. Alright, I hope this video helps you to get like your own match cuts very well, very good. Tell me like what you think. I still want to like appreciate the support you guys gave me on my last video. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. If you like that video, just let me know, just give me feedback, give me everything you got, I guess. Yeah, and I hope you can go outside and achieve your own crazy good match cuts. I would love to see those results. If you want to send me those, I would love that. And yeah, just have a good night, good time, good morning, good whatever, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.